Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your general guidance for the next few weeks with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for being here. Get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I've got kind of a little bit of coffee left in my cup. Get yourself comfy, put your feet up. Let's see what's going on for my Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. This is for the rest of March and into April. And so during that time, we're coming into the spring, autumn equinox, depending where you are in the world. We're coming into the new astrological year. We have got an eclipse season still going on. It's a lot of power, all right? The energy for March and April is the most powerful of the year. It's a very strong healing, releasing, resetting, rebooting energy. We've also got Mercury retrograde at this time, which is all about the reset, review, reevaluate, revisit. So we're in that energy, okay? So I want you to be gentle with yourself over the next few weeks as stuff comes up to be moved out and moved through that allows the new energy to come in, the new vibration, the new higher vibrational energy that's coming in. All right? Okay, let's bring the camera down then and let's have a look what's going on for my Aquarius. Lovely Aquarius. Okay, let's see what we've got going on. This is the wisdom of the oracle. We're going to get some themes for you. Going to get some general information, and then we're going to look specifically at money and career briefly, and love and connections. Okay, so your general energy, your general message in a bottle, a leg up, and between worlds. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, this shift. We're in this shift. Let's get a couple of these. These are the energy oracle. Tell me what the messages are for my Aquarius people, please, my Aquarians. Okay, we've got the thinking woman and blossoming abundance. You see, this is what you're moving towards by clearing out the old. Like that for you a lot. All right, let's add the tarot. See, find out a little bit more. Tell me more for my beautiful Aquarius people. Thank you. Right, this is the Tarot of Dreams. Okay. Alrighty, we've got the Chariot. We've got the Magician and the Moon. 3 major arcana cards. Okay, 6 of Swords and Strength. A lot of power here, Aquarius. The 9 of Wands. The Emperor. Well, there's the big power. The Palace of Swords. The Sun. Wow. And the Ace of Coins. Wow. Okay. Right. Yesterday I did Capricorn's reading and it was also very, very powerful. But this is significant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10 major arcana cards. Why is that relevant? What's the importance of that? It's big. It's really big. Okay. The major arcana cards talk about significant big stuff going on, all right? The minor arcana talk about the day-to-day nitty-gritty, put the detail in. But when we get a lot like this of major arcana, it's just such a powerful time, all right? I'm not an astrologer, but all the astrologers are saying the same thing. March, April, these 2 months are setting the scene for the next 2 years. It is huge, really important, okay? So a massive amount of power coming in. Let's get the rest of the cards out, all right? These are mine from Hoping to Having. These are the affirmation cards, okay? So what's the most appropriate affirmation for my Aquarians? Okay, approval and limitless. All right, we'll look at it in more detail in a minute. And I want a couple of these. These are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards. All the cards I use are linked below in the description box. Just click the title and the box opens up, okay? And you'll find there the links to my website, my books, and we don't want all of them, thank you, and my events if you're coming, okay? All right, let me know in the comments if you're coming. I am really looking forward to connecting with you. You've got abundance again. Wow, so we've got double energy of abundance here. Both? Yeah, they're saying both. Okay, all right. We've got change and karma. Wow. Okay. Aquarius, hold on to your hats. There's a lot going on here. All right, let's look at this then. All right, where do you want me to start, please? I'm talking to them upstairs. Let's just do an overview for a little minute of what we got going on. Message in a bottle. This is messages coming through, sometimes through your dreams, sometimes what you're drawn to, through your intuition, through just an instinctive knowing. There is a lot of information coming through, and that can be from being drawn to readings like this too. Okay, I just suddenly feel drawn to click on that. I don't know why. There's a message for me there. All right, so a lot about messages. A leg up is help to rise up, help to overcome, help to go to the next level, because you're coming out of the old world and you're moving into the new world. And the thinking woman is really thinking about, what do I want? Why do I want it? What's important to me? What do I need to leave behind so that I can step into my abundance? Okay. Now I want to start over here, as all of these are coming from there. So we're going to bring in these affirmations. Okay, so we've got blossoming abundance over here. We've got abundance over here. We've got limitless. Okay, now that's where I want to start. Let's look at this for a minute. I am limitless. I can be, do, and have anything I align with within my highest good. Do you believe that? Are you in the energy of that? Step into it, okay? I am limitless, right? So many of us feel limited, all right? The energies, the circumstances, the situations. Oh, I'm limited. No, we're moving out of that energy. We're releasing it. We're freeing it. And now we're stepping into this belief. I am limitless. I can be, do, and have anything. Whatever it is that you're wanting within your highest good, whether it's better health, better connections, better money, what is it you want? Step into this energy. It's all around you, okay? Now, within that, this limitlessness, we need to step into change. Make space for the new. Change is coming. Allow change to unfold. It's a number one, this new beginning, this fresh start. So this change that March and April's energy is heralding in is really positive for you. We want to embrace it, step into that change, because the change is part of that releasing those limitations. Okay, we're letting them go. We're embracing this change, and it is the right time to do it. We've got karma. What goes around comes around. Karma is at work. You will get what you deserve. Now, that deserving, it isn't about what other people think you deserve. It's about what you think you deserve. When you truly believe that you deserve all good things, that you deserve abundance and freedom and happiness, that's when you align with it. That's when you step into it. So do you believe you deserve? Because you do, but it's no good me telling you that. You've got to tell yourself that. So when you step into this deserving, it's really linked with this approval, okay? The only approval I need is my own. I trust my inner knowing. This deserving, it's so important. When we believe that we don't deserve because what other people might say, oh, you messed that up, or you're not very good really, are you? You know, let what goes on with other people, let it go. The only approval you need is your own. Have I done the best that I could do within the circumstances I had? Yes. Have I done the best I can do within the knowledge I had? Yes. We tend to look back at our past and we judge ourselves so harshly. Shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. What was I thinking? Go back to that younger you and say, you know, were you doing the best you could with the tools that you had at the time, with the knowledge you had at the time, with the wisdom, the maturity you had at the time, with the trauma, the depression, the anxiety, the whatever it was? Were you doing the best? Yes, you absolutely were. You always have. You've always done the best you could. Does that mean that the best doesn't get better? Yes. We grow up, we get stronger, we get wiser, we wise up, we make perhaps better decisions than we did when we were younger. But we didn't have the knowledge we have now back then. So we were doing our best. So I want you to step into this approval. I approve of me across all space, time and dimensions. Not just now, but 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I approve of me. And because I approve of me, I realise I deserve. Do you see the way approval and deserving are linked? Because they absolutely are. So the only approval you need is your own. Right, then I believe that I deserve, and then I step into abundance, rich inside out, generous money flow. Prosperity is on its way. Right, so we have this energy of abundance wanting to come in, limitless abundance wanting to come in. It's time, it's due. So let's have a look. You're going to be receiving messages. Now that message might be an aha moment from yourself, like, oh yeah, good point. Yes, I do deserve. Right, I'm stepping into that. That's an internal message. That message can be coming from your higher self, but also messages can come from outside of yourself. So look for those messages. Pay attention to them because they want to take you forward. We've got the Chariot rooting this down. Now the Chariot is all about victory and success and forward movement. So we're moving forward, like it or not, it's happening because we've got the Karma card here and this change is meant to come in. So we're moving forward, listening to those messages, and we're allowing ourselves to really push through. The Nine of Wands is the battle-weary soldier. He's a bit tired. Going to have a little sit down, he's going to have a little rest, and then he's going to push through. This is perseverance. Right, so through the rest of March, especially towards the end of the month, where we've got another the new moon is very powerful there as well. There's a lot astrologically. Go and watch your favourite astrologer to find out more. But just trust and know that as we move into this new astrological year, which begins on the 20th of March, it's bringing in new energy and the old energy is going out. It's bringing stuff up to the surface to be released and healed. So it can feel exhausting. It can feel draining. I know for myself last week over that full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, I felt that for 6 days before, and I slept really badly for 5 of those 6 days. And then as the full moon kind of hit its peak, I started to sleep a little bit better, but I was exhausted. But last night I slept for like 9 hours or something. I caught back up. So be gentle with you. Know that these energies are very powerful, and as they come in, these higher vibrational energies, they poke, prod and trigger the old, stale, heavy energies to leave, to neutralize, to be released. And it can be tiring. So pace yourself, but don't give up, persevere, push through, and look for help where you feel you need it. The leg up card. This beautiful little polar bear sitting there climbing up on mum or dad's back, okay? It's all about that help that's available to you. Now that can be from people around you. That can be from the universe, from your higher self, from your angels and guides. But just be open to the help that's available and say, yes, please, thank you very much. I'll take some of that. Okay? Be open to the help. That help is helping you to move forward, all right? So don't struggle on your own if help is available, or ask for it if you feel drawn to, okay? And that help can come in the form of a message. Right, so look at this power underneath the leg up. 2 major arcana cards, incredibly powerful ones. This help that's available to you. I want you to see this new energy that's coming through as universal help to bring you into your best life, to bring you into your best self, to help you release what holds you back, that the universe is helping you with this new shift, but also be open to practical, tangible, real help. All right, look at the power here. We've got the Magician and the Emperor. I love the Magician. It's the magic that we all hold, that we all possess, to alchemize, transform, create. You're stepping into your creative power. The magician is number one, because as we step into that power, the leader of this is my life, what am I doing about it? We can then create, alchemize, shift, transform, magic into existence, the life that we want. So you're in your magic to create from a place of real, true empowerment. You know, here's the Emperor. This is Aries, and this is Aries season we're talking about. So yes, we're going to have this. I'm recording it on the 17th. It's going live on the 18th, but we're already feeling that energy coming in on the 20th. Right, this is the Aries card. In this energy over the next few weeks, you are open to your own innate knowing of your own magic, your creative ability, your shift to what is it I want to create in this new world that I'm coming into. I'm doing it from a place of power and passion and determination. And the Emperor is also incredibly abundant, right? He's the equivalent of 4 kings. He is rich, not just monetarily, but in terms of his sense of self and life and just in his empowerment. So you're in this magic to create, to push through. The old world is going, the new world is coming in. Now, we've been talking about this energy shift of March, April, since about October. But we needed to finish off the old and move gently is the word, over the next 6 weeks, gently into this new energy. You look around you at the world, and the world looks very divisive, very chaotic, very scary. Can we just focus and trust that I'm moving through and everything is clearing as it's meant to? Everything's coming to a head, to be sorted out, to be released, to be changed. We're in this changing energy. So you focus on you and your energy and be gentle with yourself, okay? So we're moving into this new world, this between worlds. You see, this flamenco has got his tail in the black and white, the storms, the clouds, and then he's got his front half in the colour, the beautiful blue sky. It's a number 3. This is growth, expansion, shifts, change. Right. And we don't have all the answers. The moon, right in the centre of your reading, is key to all of this. So the full moon lunar eclipse last week started this ball rolling into the new world. The new moon at the end of the month, I think it's in Aries, I can't remember, is shifting more, right? More energy is coming in to push us into this new world. Now the moon can represent what's hidden, what's unknown, our fears, our insecurities, but this is predominantly about allowing the moon to guide you, the cycles of the moon, to push through into this clarity. The Palace of Swords is a place where you can think clearly. No fog, no illusion, no confusion, and yet the moon can be confusing. So we let it come up, and then we can see clearly what do we need to do. Because with the power of the moon, you just think the power of the moon on this planet is massive. It controls the oceans, the tides. It's just so powerful. You know, this planet is, 78% water, and so are we. That's not a coincidence. So the moon is our emotions, it's our feelings, it's our sense of response. So we're responding. We're responding to I am, all right, these are words they're giving me to give you. I am ready to embrace the new. Comment that below. I am ready to embrace the new. So we're using the moon, we're working with it to move through, and we're able to really see much more clearly now. This is clarity, okay? As we get past that full moon at the end of the month, I think it's the 30th, as we get past that, it's like, right now I can see clearly. I kind of getting it, what I need to do, what I want to change, where I want to go, what I'm going to do about it. I start to really figure things out, and I can then move on and move past the old. The Six of Swords is moving on now. See, we've got the Chariot. We're moving towards the new. We've got the Between World. We're moving to the new. So now the Six of Swords is really saying, and I feel this is, once we move into April, now I'm leaving the old energy behind me. It's kind of, if we see it as a hump, we push through, get to the top, and now it's easier. Now it's easier. We're moving into the new, embracing it. The sun is shining. The sun is coming out. We're moving into the spring equinox, autumn equinox, depending where you are, but we have a lot of light now at this time of year. The days are longer than the nights are. We start to feel the warmth, the light, the bright, the positivity as we shift towards this abundance. Blossoming abundance. Another number 3, growth, expansion. We're expanding your abundance. We're expanding your abundance in all areas, okay? We want greater energy, greater positivity, greater self. Just allow yourself to step into your greatness because it's here. We are wanting this. We are moving into it. Now that abundance can be triggering up some insecurities, some wibbles wobbles. The Strength card comes up when we need to stay focused, when we need to stay courageous, determined. Right, so I have the strength. I'm in my power. We've got the power over here. We're in that power to push through, to allow this new beginning to come in. The Ace of Coins, this can be a new job, this can be a new relationship. It's about security, stability, what's grounded. We've shaken the ground to shake out and shake loose what was broken, dented, cracked, and no good. And now we are creating a new foundation, a brand new foundation based on abundance. Now the abundance is blossoming, all right? It's not in full bloom right now. It's blossoming, it's opening, it's happening. We're moving into this beautiful abundance. It's such a powerful energy here for you, you know, inside out, rich inside out. Generous money flow. Prosperity is on its way. The abundance here, the abundance there. We've got the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. We've got all this power. We've got this forward movement, victory, success. Everything is shifting through now. I want you to step into an energy of excitement. Yes, bring it on. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's go for it. I'm ready to let the old energy go. If everything on the world stage looks a little bit crazy, and it does, particularly in certain countries, just allow it, okay? It's all working its way through and out. Change is happening. That change needs to happen. I trust it, but I'm going to focus on my life, my world, my experiences, and just keep myself grounded and focused on where I'm going and what I want. Don't worry about the gender. The thinking woman is you're not just bumbling along here. You're directing. You are commanding. You are in your mind to say, I know what I want and I'm going for it. And I have the power to do that because I'm amazing. All right? Okay. Let's have a look now, adding on some money and career. All right, so we're going to take what we've already got on the table. All right, we're going to add more detail, particularly around money and career. Let me just have a mouthful of that coffee before it goes completely cold. Yeah, it's cold. Okay, all right, that's the one we want. These are mine from hoping to having wealth and success. If you're not working and you don't want to work, you're retired, just ignore the work part. Just take the money part. Take what resonates. Okay. I allow myself to flow with the ups and downs that come with my chosen passion and profession. I allow myself to flow with the ups and downs. All right. Now this is about work, profession. All right. Now, we can see with this shift, and we can see on the world stage, there's lots of ups and downs at the moment. So we're just going to allow ourselves to flow with the ups and downs. I want to talk to you about that for a little minute. As you know, I've been doing a lot of readings lately, private readings. I opened up for 3.5 months, and there's been a lot, particularly in the last few weeks, of energy coming through in those readings, in my clients, where things at work seem to be very turbulent. All right, now, every time I tuned in about this, they're saying the same thing. The whole world is going through a big shift. AI, political, eco-political stuff, all sorts of stuff's going on. The market's being all crazy, right? It's impacting big business. Now, in a positive way. That's the bit you've got to hold on to, in a positive way. If those businesses don't change, don't restructure, don't reorganize, they're going to get left behind. All of us are going through a big transformation. And that means that in terms of work and employers, they are transforming their businesses. So that means they're restructuring. And that can mean that many of you feel very uncertain about your job and the company you're in. And don't allow fear to get a grip here. Just trust that if you are meant to stay in this company, you will. And if you are meant to move on to something else, then you will. When we go with the flow of those ups and downs, okay, then we're allowing, we're not resisting, we're just allowing things to move through as they are meant to. All right, so let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck. Tell me more about money and career for Aquarius, please. Thank you. Okay. We've got the Sun. Wow. The Hermit. The Four of Cups. And the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. 3 out of 4 major arcana cards again. Wow, Aquarius. Such power here. The Sun, the most powerful, positive, enlightening card in the deck. Right? So we're trusting that everything's happening for me, not to me. It's helpful. I'm moving between worlds here. Things are shifting and I am moving towards great stability. The Hierophant is contracts, long-term stability, something very secure. Now we've got the Hermit, where I'm really looking. All right, this is all sort of repeated from what's under here. I am looking at what's right for me. The Hermit is an energy where you go within. It's Virgo energy, all right? And Virgos and Aquarius get on really, really well. We've got similar kind of thinking. I'm a Virgo, right? The Hermit here, he's got a lantern and it's only enough light for himself. What this represents is your own inner light, going into your own inner light, listening to your heart, figuring out, the thinking woman, what is right for you. Meditation, contemplation, what's working, what's not. The Four of Cups is that disillusion, disappointment, stale, stagnant, bored. Right, let's look at it. Let's look at it clearly. Is this job working for me? Is this investment or this property working for me? What works, what doesn't? I'm shining a light on it really brightly so I can really figure out, is the world that I'm in now, in terms of my money and career, is the world I'm in now the world I want to stay in? Or do I want to move to something new? Is it time to change my investments, change my bank, to change my home, to change my job, to perhaps do some new training, to go in a different direction? What is right for me? The light is shining very brightly on everything about your world in terms of your money and career, so that you can figure out where you want that to go, what you want it to look like. You're thinking it, you're contemplating it, you're looking at what is bored, stagnant, stale, and then you're making changes to move into something new. The Hierophant is beautiful. This is the faith. This is the trust. This is the long-term stability from a place of spiritual knowing, from a deep sense of this feels right for me. Both very spiritual cards. So that leg up that is there can be helping you from your higher self, from your spiritual team, to guide you to look at these ups and downs, right? All jobs have ups and downs. Even when you're doing something you absolutely love, you will have down days, difficult days, tasks you don't enjoy doing. That's part of life. We can't smooth everything over. I love what I do, but there's aspects to my job that I find quite challenging. And sometimes some of the work I do quite difficult, okay? But on the whole, there are far more ups than downs. And so I stay with it because I enjoy it most of the time. I don't expect to enjoy it all of the time, but most of the time I'm good, okay? So this is the thing with this ups and downs. If you have more down days than good, if your downs are just consistent and horrible and just going on and on, you're looking at it, you're shining a light on it and saying, do you know what? It's time for me to do what's right for me. And that might be to move on. That could be to retire, to sell your house, to change your investments, to start looking for something else, to retire. Whatever is right for you. You're looking at these ups and downs realistically, okay? Not looking for everything to always be an up or always to be smooth, but on the whole, if you are miserable where you are and you dread going to work, you hate where you live, and you're stressed out your brains all the time and it's affecting your health, that's the time to say, okay, what do I need? What do I want instead? What's not working? And what am I going to do about it? Because I have the power. We've got the magician and the emperor. We've got the strength. We've got all the karmic energy of moving into a new phase behind me as an engine to move it forward much more easily. So I'm looking at everything and I'm focused on the abundance and the stability from a place of strength, and I'm open to my new beginning. So this looks really good for money and career. So spend this time over the next months really looking at what's right for you. Don't rush anything. Be gentle with yourself and allow that change to come in if it's meant to be for you. You may well bring that attention into yourself and say, yeah, my business that I work for is currently going through some significant changes, but it feels right to stay and ride that out and see where we are. Because when a company restructures, there are opportunities and there are threats. There are opportunities. Are you going to focus on the opportunities or the threats? If you're already really unhappy there, then maybe it's time to move on. But if on the whole, you enjoy your job, you enjoy your work, and they're going through restructuring teams and departments and letting people go and making some redundancies, and you're in that chaos, if you on the whole enjoy your job, then you stay with it and say that perhaps I'll be one of the ones that ends up with a promotion out of this. Whatever feels right for you, this is a time to reevaluate, to re-examine. Who am I? What do I want? Where am I going? What's right for me? And I'm allowing the flow to move me with help where is right for me. All right? Okay. Let's have a look at love and connections now. Now, this can be romantic love, but it doesn't have to be. This can be about family, friends, work colleagues, any kind of connections, okay? Let's have a look. Tell me about Aquarius, please, and loving connections. These are mine from hoping to having loving connections. Okay, right. We have got, let me bring it up so I can show you. Love is honest, open, accepting, and kind. I am open, honest, loving, and kind to myself and others. Now, I know I read that in the wrong order. Doesn't matter. Love is honest, open, and kind. Right. You wouldn't say that love was unkind. You wouldn't say that love was deceit and deception. It's honest. It's open, accepting, and kind. And I want to do that to myself, okay? I am to myself. I am honest, open, and kind to myself and others, all right? Don't forget self. We're always focused on others. I'm so kind to other people, and other people are not very kind to me. What's that about then? I'm so kind. Why are they so mean? Are you kind to yourself? You'll probably find that you're not. You're mean to you. If you're experiencing people being mean to you, look at the way you are with you. Look at that relationship with you and the way you treat you. Do you accept yourself? Are you honest with yourself? Do you love yourself? Are you kind with yourself? Look at all that, because when you bring that energy into yourself, life, relationships will mirror that back to you. Okay? All right, let's find out some more. So we're going to use the Tarot Royale. Tell me about loving connections for Aquarius, please. Loving connections for my Aquarius. Thank you. All right. Okay. We have got the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, the Four of Swords, and Death. Something needs to end. Something needs to shift. All right. Now, it's linking in with this kindness, honestness, open and accepting, right? Something needs to shift. Now, whoever and whatever this relationship is, whether it's your parents, your kids, your siblings, your partner, your work colleagues, something needs to shift. These two cards coming out together are a strong message of something needs to change, okay? Death can be endings, and we're not talking death, all right? Sometimes, but very rarely. Death is talking about transformation, transition, change. The Four of Swords is step back, rest, retreat, recover, end what was difficult. These two cards are saying something needs to, you need to step away, recover, and then allow it to transform, transition. All right. If you have a relationship around you where somebody is unkind consistently, they are not accepting you for who you are, that it is toxic and horrible, you're not having it anymore. Take everything that we've already got on the table here. We're just adding another layer. We're between worlds. We're in this change. We're moving towards abundance. We're in our strength for a new beginning. So have a look at this. Whether this is about your relationship with yourself, because you're not kind to you, or whether it's that other people are not kind to you, not accepting you, not being open, hiding all sorts of stuff, so you never know where you are. You are communicating this. You are investigating this. You are examining this. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. He just gets on with it. It's an action card. So I can be talking, writing, communicating, emailing, messaging, social media, that kind of thing. I am doing something about it. I'm taking my power. We've got the King of Wands with it. So we've got this fast action, and we are in our power to do something about it. The King of Wands is dynamic, determined, positive, powerful. Once he makes his mind up, he makes things happen. He's passionate. He's determined. I know I said it once, I say it again. Determined, not half-hearted. No, I'm going into this fully. I'm stepping away. So you may be distancing yourself if this is a family member who's forever having a go at you, who is criticizing you. Remember, we've got this. The only approval I need is my own. I trust my inner knowing. Okay, so if somebody around you is disapproving, giving you all sorts of hassle, you are really examining that, taking your power, stepping away and allowing the transformation. Yeah, we just step away and avoid. Okay, you can end a relationship. If it's a friendship or a partner, you can say, you know, we're done, if that feels right for you. It doesn't have to be. If this was a family member, then you might just spend a lot less time with them. You might just allow the transition to, I'm just going to step away for a while to recover and reboot, and then I'm allowing it to shift and change. So perhaps if I visited every week, I'm going to just avoid them for a month, get myself together again, and then I'm only going to see them periodically rather than every week. Whatever feels right for you. But there's something you need to step away from here. And as I said, for some of you, this can be not being kind to yourself, not accepting yourself. right? So step into your own approval. I approve of me and I'm doing the best I can and I'm amazing, right? So as we shift that, everything starts to change. So let's find out some more. Tell me more about loving connections for Aquarius. There's your new beginning coming in. You see, as I step away from what is difficult, what is unkind or dishonest or whatever's going on here, what we allow this transformation into a new beginning from a place of strength, allowing a new stability, allowing new happiness. The Ace of Cups is coming in, a new cup of love, of happiness being offered to you. So this is a massive, massive time, Aquarius, for all of us, but your particular focus for the next month really is about allowing this between worlds into the new, stepping into this abundance, stepping into allowing change and transition into something much more stable, much more secure, and much more happy. You know, we've got two aces on the end here. This is the new beginning that you've been waiting for. It's happening. It's happening now. Let's finish off with some angel messages for you. All right, these are the Oracle of the Angels. Final message for Aquarius, please. Final message for my Aquarius. Thank you. Okay. Joy. Oh, fair play. What a lovely way to end the reading. Joy. Make that your focus. I deserve joy. I deserve happiness. The last card in the love part of it, that's joy, okay? And here are the angels confirming. You deserve a joyful, abundant, prosperous life that feels good. And this next month is where it's all shifting and happening and moving. It doesn't mean that you'll be totally in the joy in the next 3 or 4 weeks, but you will look back. By the end of the year, you'll look back and go, it all really started shifting around the middle of March and into April, and look where I am now. It's gradual. Some of you, it'll happen overnight. Some of you will just say, right, that's it. I'm selling the house. I'm ending the relationship. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Getting a new job. And it all happens really quickly. And that's fabulous. But the main thing is that sometimes these transitions take time. Okay, I was watching Lee Harris the other day. I love Lee Harris, okay. And his main message was the slow lane is the fast lane right now. That resonates for me. That feels right. So we're taking action, but we're not rushing anything. We're just allowing ourselves to gently move through without crazy, just moving through into and towards our joy. All right? So Aquarius, that's what I have for you for the next few weeks. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to pop up here the playlist for the weekly collective readings. There's something there for everybody. There's a lot of support about those coming through for the collective right now. And I'm also going to put down here about my events in May. All right, we've got Orlando, we've got London. I'm so excited to connect with those of you who are coming. It's very exciting stuff. All right, my beautiful people. And I will see you next time. Have a lovely day, lovely week. Until next time, lots of love. Bye-bye.